there though, right there? That's why our children have hypertension. They can't concentrate in class. They can't concentrate on their work because that one molecule from crack cocaine is basically crack. They cracked out. You know
Most of us are drunk all the time. If you're eating starch and sugar and you're not going to the bathroom too often, your belly has become a still that is producing pure alcohol. And that's the problem with our children in school. For instance, when they go in to pick up their candy in the morning at the corner store, and by midday they have their Hostess Twinkies or whatever. Between the starch and the sugar, by 1 o'clock, you cannot teach. You have to spend most of your time, what should you say, discipline instead of instruction. This causes a violence. Why do we do what we do to each other? Well, first of all, we are trapped in a pyramid food chain given to us by those who oppressed us. Now, how can you have a healthy life based upon rotting flesh? If you're going to set your foundation on things that rot within you, that is going to end up in dis-ease. And as a matter of fact, we are dying at a faster rate than anybody else.
So, soul food, you know, that's a big thing with us as people. We love soul food, you know.
That's known as a scavenger diet, where you eat the scraps that are left over.
Scraps. It tastes good, though.
We don't want to eat a slave diet, right? We want to eat the food the way God made it, to keep us the way God made us. We want to eat the whole food. People think it's some new thing. It was invented by Africans. We call it nutrition.
Now, Doc, you know, what's wrong with me taking a little, you know, a little sippy sip every so often with my homies, you know what I'm saying? Drink a little beverage, you know what I'm saying? A little alcohol, you know, a little malt liquor, just, you know, what's wrong with that? I mean, you know, homies we like to drink, so what's wrong with us getting our drink on? I mean, how does this affect the young brothers when we drink? What's up with the drink?
Inside of me, there is a universe that's so wonderful. It's wonderful to see. It's wonderful to be. Yeah, so we won't take for granted this body we've been blessed to use. We'll treat it gentle, treat it kind. It is our body and we realize. Green life when you're at home or on the go. Green life is the perfect food, you know. Green life, it keeps you beautiful and lean. Green life, if you don't believe me, ask the queen.
I bought some cotton candy. It says dextrose with maltodextrin.
Sugar, maltodextrin. The sugar is addicting.
Wow.
It causes your teeth to rot out. It causes you to be hyperactive.
Wow. What about colors? Red 40, Lake, and
Those
Yellow
cause
5.
an allergic reaction, inflammation of the vagina, the teeth, the penis, the prostate. Yeah, okay.
Calcium stearate.
Yes, that's another chemical. What these
I thought it
chemicals?
was calcium though.
These chemicals were released under the Nuremberg trial. These chemicals come out of Germany under the Merck Drug Company. They call them behavior modifiers. Today you call them preservatives and additives. You have to read the
control my behavior.
Of course, that's what it's about. Wow. They can't addict you to an apple. You can't get addicted to celery. Are you crazy? They can only addict you to this thing if they got sugar in it.
So basically I'm a junkie. I'm a sugar junkie.
You're worse than a sugar junkie. You're hyperactive. Because sugar will speed you up.
But what's wrong with the honey bun?
The honey buns, all the food shapes were designed by the Greeks. And they have sexual connotations to them. That's why they call them buns. That's why they call them buns. You're eating the asshole of someone else.
Wow.
You're into a symbolic homosexualism of sorts.
Wow.
That's why they call them buns. That's why candy bars are named after men. Mr. Good Bar, Snickers, Musketeers, Babe Ruth. They're all chocolate penises with nuts on them.
Whoa.
So you're symbolically eating a chocolate penis, you see, and you break it open, it ejaculates caramels, got nuts on it.
Damn.
I mean, the food was designed by someone alien to you, so it alienates you from yourself. See, it's no accident that a hot dog is shaped like a penis, and you stick it between two buns. It's no accident.
Wow.
See? It's all about feelings. It's not about intelligence.
So this symbology, how does it affect the minds of the youth?
Oh, very
How
easily.
does it shape
very easily. If you're gonna raise like a pork, people call pork. I'm saying, if you raise a pig and you want to raise the pig fast, you give it steroids and sex hormones. So when you eat the pig, you're eating steroids and sex hormones. Then you become chemically addicted to sex. One of the most chemicalized animals there around is beef and that pig. So in some ways they want to get you into eating beef and pig in any form. They can call it ham or pork rinds and all that kind of stuff, but you're eating the chemicals. This industry called the food industry is a military-controlled industry. And to them, you are the enemy. You're the person they're supposed to capture. So the industry has been set up long ago, 1946, to attack you. That's what it's about. There's nothing innocent, not in this country. Everything is about attacking you. The air will kill you.
Herbal laxative, come on. Formula 1, where you at? Master Herbal, where you at? Throw it up. Come on. And they be rushing them suckers, man. They be rushing. And you be going, the building be going through a reconstruction, a regeneration. I'm sick. Your body's trying to get rid of them suckers. But you think it's just sick. You don't realize your body's flushing them out. I'm sick. I'm sick. So you stop all cleansing. You actually stop. You don't continue. You stop the police from coming through. You stop feeling sorry for the blood, the sugar, and the dairy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You ain't supposed to get out. But you stop feeling sorry for them. So you go run the thorough flu and Tylenols, these things that keep them in. That's their lawyers. That's their lawyers. Because they suppress them. They don't get rid of them. So Tylenol, Thoroflu, all of these different things, Pepto-Bismol, they suppress them in you. They say, you know, we represent you right now. You know, technically, they don't got to get you out of here. As far as our consent can go, we can keep you up in here. Just give us a cut. What I got, sugar be like, what I got to do, what I got to do. It's okay, sugar. What I want you to do is I want you to keep them cleaned up. I want you, whatever time they go through a stress, I want you to telling them, I'm your friend, I'm your mother, I'm your daddy, I'm your sugar in the family. I'm your sugar man. So you be all ice cream, cheese, milk, that's not the same no more. Meat ain't the same. You just doing it just to fill a void. You don't even taste good. It really don't taste good no more. Because they don't like you. They never liked you in the beginning, but now they really don't like you. So they make you fight harder to get more of them, to try to feel this like a crackhead. Is trying to smoke more crack to get the initial high. And they keep smoking more and more to try to get, but he never gets that. So you think, I'm going to keep eating what I really think I like over and over. But all while you're doing it never leaves. It's for me. Bigger rebellion, bigger. And before you know it, cancer hit. Immune system shut down. Breast cancer, prostate cancer. By then they looking at you like laughing. Ain't no Tylenol don't work no more. None of that. You know what you trying to run back to? When your sister, when you have a decrepit, broken down, smelly building, you trying to crawl back to nature.
Oh my God.
Wait back. Really to help me.
Oh my goodness.
And then you have a nerve. If it don't help you at the time you needed help, you complain and you be like, F you, chlorophyll, and natural living. You young vegetarians. You have a nerve to talk blasphemy against vegetarianism.
Whoa, have mercy.
Do y'all follow me? Yeah. Sister, you follow me? Got you? Okay. You have a nerve to have blasphemy because it came in, you didn't like how it cleansed. You didn't like it, it was getting rid of the cravings and the urges. It was cleansing you too fast. Right. So now you're real broken down, and now you're like, okay, I'm going to try it again. If it don't work, well, whatever. It's like an attitude. Right. Well, I got to come to this consultation. How